don't overdose if you're eating fruits. Just eating fruits all day long, that is not good. That is not correct.
Exactly. Only
So
fiber
if
is
you're
normal
just
to
eating
consume
meats,
to
there
your
are people
body.
who will go on this high protein diet. Where are your carbs? Where is your fiber? And then problems with the gastrointestinal tract starts to occur. People complain of constipation. So this thing, first is our brain and then is our gut. So the gut starts from our mouth to esophagus to stomach to small intestine, large intestine, down till the rectum. 95% of serotonin, our happy hormone, it's not in our brain, it's in our gut. What does that tell
That's
us?
why I feel happy when I eat too much. Yeah.
If I understand this concept and if I go like, all right, so if my serotonin is within the gut, if I take care of the gut, my mental health will improve. So our gut health is directly proportional to our mental health.
You know, that was very, very beautifully explained, and you actually told us and enlightened us with such points that we did not know before. Yo-yo dieting. What are the potential hazards that our audience needs to be aware of? That is it going to cause hormonal imbalance, chronic illnesses?
You will always be stuck in this limbo. You will never get out of it. You will spend 10, 20, 30 years, and even I have people like they're in their 40s, they're in their 50s, they'll say, this is my 7th cycle of wanting to reduce weight, and how I did lose it in the first cycle and then regained X numbers, X kgs, and then I lost it. So you will always be stuck in this limbo. You will never get out of it. So it's all about, first is the mindset. We need to win this here before winning it in the field.
I think that's wonderful. I think that's wonderful. Thank you so much for wrapping it up so beautifully, Dr. Maria Khan, because you know so much now, mashallah, and you've learned you've acquired it over time, and thank you so much for sharing it, you know, with our audiences.
How we live in a world where we crave perfection. Unfortunately, it leads us into into following undiagnosed and unresearched diets. And one of these diets is actually called the yo-yo diet. And to learn more about this diet, we actually have someone in our studio today who is a fitness expert and is very dedicated to guiding you all regarding how to make sure that you go on a proper regulated fitness journey. In our studios, we have today with us
Miss Maria Khan, who happens to be a health and fitness expert. Hello, assalamu alaikum, good morning, how are you?
Walaikum assalam, thank you so much for having me over.
Yo-yo diet is something that we're discussing for the very first time on national television. Nobody has spoken about it. What is yo-yo dieting?
It's that concept of you go on a regime for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you lose some weight and then you regain it. Then you lose some weight, then you regain it. So this weight loss, weight increase, then weight loss and weight increase. This is the yo-yo dieting, and which is detrimental for the heart. It increases our risk of cardiovascular disease by 5-fold. So you think
multiply 500 times. You know, so I can't be losing weight and then gaining weight and then losing weight and then gaining weight. I really need to maintain. So I need to be on a regime. So why is it, you know, okay, so I think what we really need to talk about is the content of that diet. So what we're doing is that we're getting off carbs, we're not having any sugar, we're not having any chapati, we're not having any roti, nothing at all. And then all of a sudden we're back to having it again.
There's extreme diets across the globe. There's like detox juice diets, then there's the cabbage diet where you just eat cabbage for a week, or cabbage
there's an ice cube diet, you know.
Oh my gosh,
you just eat ice cubes all day long, and you do it for 15 days, you will lose 20 kgs, and the celebrities are endorsing it. So the fact is, if I look at the trend the whole year, 365 days, so it starts with the new year, right? You start with, you know, this is my new year resolution. That happens, then summer comes, and then you're looking for summer diets over the internet. Then it's the Ramadan diet, then it's post-Ramadan, it's the Eid diet. Okay, when that is over, it's now there's another, you know, hype coming up. Shadi ka season hai, Maria Shadi diet, and then you see it's December again. For once, think of it as long term. This is the only vessel which is with us from start till end, from birth till death. We are going to carry this for the rest of our life. It's not for 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. So sustainable solution is the only way. This health is not only physical, but it's emotional and it's psychological also.
True. Thank you so much for saying that. But Maria, and I would always see how, you know, you would talk about how positive mindset needs to be kind of given priority, how, you know, such a diet which is maintainable needs to be given priorities. Let's tell them what is sustainable dieting, with which you will stay healthy and the vessel will live for a longer period of time.
Absolutely. Stop demonizing any particular food group. Like you will hear, leave carbs. Don't leave carbs. The nature produced carbs like wheat, barley, all of this is for the human body. Our brain needs carb. So add carbs, add protein, add fruits, add vegetables. I don't believe this. There's another psychosm going on over fruit. I don't know who these people are who have demonized fruit.
No way.
Add fruits, add vegetables, Drink lots of water. People are not drinking water. Add meats, add legumes, lentils. The idea is balanced diet, and as the name suggests, add all food groups in balance. Add all of them.
So what do we mean when we say balance? How much of it? Because they say that, okay, so for example, if my body weight, which is not now 100 kgs, it's at 92 or 93.
Yay.
So that means that I need to have 92 grams of protein every day, right? That's what they say.
Yeah.
So I can divide it over 3 and then, obviously whatever the number is, so I could do it what about fruits? What about vegetables? What about water?
Fruit is 3 to 4 servings. Now, one apple is 1 serving, a pear is 1 serving, a peach is 1 serving.
2 bananas is 1 serving.
But like,
पता नहीं उसके बारे में क्यों कहते हैं कि केले 2 खाने चाहिए?
And eggs.
Exactly, that's another myth. If you are like dosing on one particular fruit, for example, there's this crazy diet going on, watermelon diet. If you are eating watermelon, breakfast, lunch, dinner,
Oh my God.
then the whole regime is wrong.
True.
So add proteins. Like you just said, like if you are 92 kgs, at least add 92 grams. And by the way, that 92 grams is not the weight of the meat. It's the it's the protein content inside the meat.
Inside, okay.
All right. So like if I
We
take
learned
it like
something
this
very
is my hand is my measuring cup. So a steak of fish. This is like appropriate size for me.
Pretty
A
much.
steak of fish would have like around this size would have like around 35 to 40 grams. Fish has the most protein content in it. Then comes mutton, and a steak of mutton like this size will be 30, 33ish, like plus minus.
Yeah.
Chicken will have the least.
Oh, that's
protein.
so shocking
And
because
eggs.
we view chicken as our main
And eggs
protein
is like
source.
when we are talking protein
Char ande.
sources, like it's like at the one egg white has 3 grams.
बस that's it.
One egg white.
4-5 अंडे खाता हूँ दिन में प्रोटीन शेक के बाद.
How much yolk is the question?
I know yolks तो नहीं. No,
हाँ,
so I
yeah,
don't
exactly.
take yolks, but लेकिन imagine what you're trying to say that if this is the measuring steak or the measuring yard,
So your hand
मैं
is
तो बहुत
yours.
महंगा पड़ूंगा अपने घर वालों को.
Your hand is
It's
yours.
huge.
Exactly. That is your measuring
Yeah.
size.
And we hope and pray that it's going to be really useful for them. But ladies and gentlemen, say no to yo-yo dieting. I think that the best part that Maria has always been advocating was stop demonizing a food group. So please make sure that all of those things which Allah produces for all of us, that we consume them, and that too in the right portions. The yardstick is your palm.